Berachain is definitely one of the more interesting plays going into 2025. You're talking about a meme coin project and an NFT project that actually took off and has now created its own ecosystem. DApps and the mainnet is actually a very, very sustainable utility. Before we get into all of this, none of this is financial advice. I'm not paid by the Berachain team in any way, and I am currently invested into Berachain at the making of this video. Well, hopping right into the tokenomics, you're sitting at $6.47, ranked 124th on CoinGecko, currently up about 16% on the day. Market cap sitting just shy of 700 million. You have a circulating supply of 107 million, you have a total supply of 500 million, and a max supply of infinite. So this type of project is inflationary. It is an infinite token supply, so they can mint and burn and do whatever they please with their tokens. And naturally, projects like this are going to have a lower price point in comparison to a project like Bitcoin, for example, with a limited supply and a very low limited supply at that. Taking a quick peek under the hood before we actually get into Berachain too, I like to look at the categories on CoinGecko, and you can see that we do have portfolio money, so Outlier Ventures and Polychain Capital. So there's institutional money, just don't be the one holding the bag because they are going to want to get profits on this project. Now, first thing that's really cool about this website is that it's backwards. So instead of having to scroll down, you're only scrolling up. Now, because Berachain is going to be an EVM-identical L1, it means that anything that is built on the EVM can be compatible and can work with Berachain. Like I said, this project has a lot of institutional money behind it, not even just the ones that I mentioned, but you can see Hashkey, Nomad, Samsung Next, Framework, Laser Digital, Brevin Howard, Arrington Capital, and Animoca Brands. There's so many. Everything is very clean, very simple, very fun. As you can imagine, a project like this can have a lot of push on social media. They also have their own stablecoin, which is going to be Honey. But you can see very responsive website, super clean. And as you can see, they started as an NFT project for fun. The NFTs ended up creating a massive cool community. They were able to identify some major gaps in protocol level alignment between liquidity and security, which then they filled that gap, got some money from VCs, aka institutional money, and then launched their own chain. Even when you go to the Berachain airdrop, it is super clean. Now, obviously, it's not available for me in the United States. This would be a coming soon for the airdrop itself, but that doesn't mean that you can't get exposure into Berachain, for example, because it is available on Coinbase. Now, the big component about all of this is that it is backed by Click. Now, this is going to be the true core fundamental hub of Berachain and what makes this all accessible and what makes the utility so strong, because it wasn't necessarily created by them, but it's in partnership with the Click technology brand. Which, as you can see, Click is already trusted by Ronin, Arbitrum, Optimism, Mantle, Aave. There's already a ton of major projects that are on this list, Synthetics, and basically allows smart contracts to be off-chain and verifiable through the cloud. Now, from a technical perspective, we did see a really good impulse move. Now, if we could break this $6.70 range, I think this could pretty easily swing up to about $8, and then from there, potentially test that first little all-time high from the body candles, not the actual wick, but just about that $12 to $13 range, which is going to be more than a 2x move. And considering that this project is around the $700 million market cap range, now do I think that we could potentially see $6 to $7 billion on a project like this? It's relatively high, but it is achievable, and especially if we're talking about a parabolic altcoin season like we've seen previously in 2021. But all in all, I am bullish on Berachain. I think it's one of those more fun plays. I like the ecosystem, I like the website, I like the fundamentals and the utilities behind it. And I've already seen through their social medias that they're able to get a lot of hype behind the project, which is really good when you're looking for projects with a really high probability for going parabolic. Now, if you want to come trade with me, there are limited seats available in the Epic Trading Floor. So all you got to do is go to epictradingfloor.com. I'll tag the link in the video as well as the description. Click All Access Pass. It'll shoot you to the bottom. And then once you sign up, you'll be able to get access to the academy, the community, the mobile app, the buy and sell signals, and everything else like that. So I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you tune in the world. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to drop them in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please hit that subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And I will see you on the next video.